What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. So kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
We saw the ACC-SEC Challenge conclude with South Carolina beating a number 8 ranked Duke. Dominated them for most of the game, but then some questionable substitution late, cost them a big lead and potentially could have cost them this game. LSU had fans leaving the stands. Flau'jae Johnson fouled out of the game, and they were pushed to the limits, but were able to pull out a victory over Stanford in OT at home. The final was 81-70, and South Carolina, man, they really utilized their size in this game. They shot 57.4% from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, which is very promising, seeing them shoot 50% from 3. They were also the aggressor in the paint, shot 19 free throws. They did, I will say, though, man, they definitely had the edge in paint scoring, but something you don't see, they got out-rebounded 33-28 by a smaller Duke team, man, that was just really scrappy and athletic and gave them problems. Duke won the assist battle 18-14, but the defense now, man, South Carolina had 8 blocks. Shania Fagan was out there tossing stuff, and they had 13 steals. You want to see the 16 turnovers cut down, but that's also a tribute to Coach Kara Lawson, a very disciplined Duke team that plays defense, that is engaged, and plays hard, man, makes you work for every bucket. So I think that's more of a salute to Duke, but South Carolina wants to see them turnovers cut down. Chloe Kitts was clutch. She put the dagger in Duke late in this contest. When they needed big buckets down the stretch, Chloe Kitts absolutely came through for this group, man. 21 points, 11 rebounds. Big game, Chloe, coming through once again. 24 points. She could have got a few more minutes. I don't think that if she's not taken out late, when Duke went on that run to close it to a single-digit game in the fourth, if Chloe Kitts is still in that game, man, I don't see that comeback happening. Shania Fagan, this is one of the best games we've seen from her, man. Like, defensively, everything she did will not show up in the box score, but she's out there blocking shots, bothering shots, taking up space, just guarding the paint, man. I was really impressed with her aggressiveness, her defensive awareness tonight. She finished with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists and 1 rebound. Tahina Powell. First off, we got to talk about the job that she did on Reagan Richardson. Oh, my goodness. She was hawking Duke's leading scorer, her and Breezy Hall out there, man. They threw a couple of different looks at her, man. But the way they did Reagan Richardson, man, Tahina Powell needs to be studied. 11 points for her, though, 1 assist and 2 rebounds. Raven Johnson, obviously still lacking in the scoring department. I know she's not expected to be a legitimate scoring threat, and I think it kind of hinders the team a bit, but she did play great defense tonight, caused some turnovers, great defensive ball pressure on Duke's point guard Mayer. She finished with 4 assists as well and 3 rebounds, continues to just be a stat sheet stuffer, glue player, make winning plays. When things got chaotic out there, you can tell how desperately they lean on her leadership to be the coach on the floor, that calming presence, along with Powell. But Raven Johnson really controlled the tempo of this game and kept her team poised through some difficult stretches where Duke made really big pushes. So shout out Raven, man, just being that calming presence. Not much doing for Breezy Hall. She was chasing around those guards, making defensive plays as well. Not a great shooting night, not a whole lot of opportunities. 3 points for her. But love the intensity that she's bringing and the leadership she's bringing on defense. Tessa Johnson, 6 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, coming off the bench. Definitely, man, think you got to consider making that move, putting her in the starting lineup over Breezy Hall. She's already been playing more minutes the last several games, and it just seems like that is just a logical move. Better shooter, not losing anything on defense, super versatile, and just high IQ, high elite basketball from Tessa Johnson with the minutes that she's given. Ashlyn Watkins still coming along this season, 6 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. She definitely was in there anchoring the paint with Sanaya Fagan as well, though. Joyce Edwards, Maddie McDaniel, the freshman, keep on producing, man. Maddie McDaniel, 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. She has arguably been the best point guard on this roster in limited time, in my opinion, controlling the tempo, leading the team in assists, and just being able to get to the bucket, man. She gets these defenders on the hip, and she is full go mode. Like, Mighty Mouse is a bucket. Great finisher, can finish amongst the trees. Love how she angles and uses the backboard. Like, really good layup package. She played more minutes than Malaysia Fulwiley. Malaysia Fulwiley played the least amount of minutes of anybody on the team tonight. Just 3 points. You know, it's kind of been an up and down year. She's had some incredible games where she's looked like first team All-American at times and the most electric flying player in the country. Then other times, you know, it's just been kind of duds, man. Like we saw at UCLA as well. So definitely we'll have to dive more into that. But yeah, it was just, you know, it's strange. The rotations are still coming along. You know, the minutes are definitely being distributed more so evenly than most teams in the country. But the substitution, I think even I've seen, you know, fans on Twitter kind of talking about the substitutions, decisions being made. You know, the rotations, the starting five. A lot has been made, man. I think they're still figuring out their best five. But you definitely got to trust the process and trust Coach Don Staley with that resume. But I think they did an incredible job on Reagan Richardson. She only had 3 points in 22 minutes, got into foul trouble early. Tina Mayer, 14 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds for the point guard. Love her game. She's one of my favorite point guards in the country. Just the way she controls the tempo, runs the pick and roll, gets defenders on her hip, has a really great floater, nice mid-range game, court vision, advances the ball, heads always up. Delaney Thomas, 14 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. The Duke forwards played pretty good, man. You look at Aluchi Akananwa. She had 12 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. And then, hey, man, Jada Donovan, honestly, man, she plays so much bigger than 6 foot. She was banging on the glass, actually led Duke in rebounds with 8 rebounds. Had a couple of big putbacks, 8 points, 5 assists, just really well-rounded, high energy, super versatile, super athletic, can really just get off the floor quick, great vertical, good length. She's just super versatile, man. Can play the 1 through the 3, really. Goes down low, plays some 4 for them as well. You know, good defender, can block shots. Just a Swiss Army knife of a talent, man. She's just a sophomore, too. So, definitely big future for her in this game. I just love her versatility and had to shout that out, man. She was big. Moving on, man. South Carolina looks to continue to just play great basketball, figure out their rotations. They just got them rings, and you know they're gonna be under a huge microscope every game. They're gonna get everybody's best shot, but for the most part, for 3 quarters, they dominated this game. Fourth quarter got a little ugly, but they won comfortably. So, hey, moving forward to the next one. LSU, man, back on the ropes. Fans leaving the arena. Flau'jae Johnson fouls out in OT. The size is an issue, man. Coach Kim Mulkey's inability to recruit bigs and bring size into this lineup over the offseason is hurting this team. I mean, they're playing with 4 guards, playing Mikayla Williams or Cheyenne Day Wilson at the 4. And then they got Anissa Morrow fighting for her life at the 5. She did come up with 16 huge rebounds. She's just an elite rebounder at 6'1", but the size is a problem, man. They have no rim protectors. Stanford was eating, just slashers, attacking the cup, getting to the basket, and they almost snuck away with a win on the road, an unranked Stanford team. LSU, it took everything for them to win, man. Kaylin Gilbert was sensational. Definitely got to salute her. Cheyenne Day Wilson came up with some big buckets late. Jada Richard playing big minutes late. A lot of expectations, a lot of pressure on the freshman. She's handling it exceptionally well. Flau'jae, Mikayla Williams, 30 ball. Like, It was a total team effort, man. The lack of perimeter shooting, they were just sagging off, daring LSU to shoot threes. I think it's going to be an issue. The size is going to be an issue. But the heart that this team showed tonight, the fight, the tenacity, the will that this team showed tonight lets me know that they are going to compete in every single contest. Coach Kim Mulkey did an exceptional coaching job keeping this team engaged. They ran out of timeouts. They ended the game on like a 12-0 run and just continued to fight through adversity, man. LSU, like, salute to them. They put on a show tonight. They put on a performance and showed what they were really made of, and I was impressed. LSU escaped with the win, 94-88, man. They closed out the game strong after trailing for majority of it, double digits for a few different moments in this game, man. They fought through some adversity, though. Ended up shooting 45.6% from the field, 10 of 25 from three. Stanford went cold towards the end, especially from three, shooting 9 of 30. That was the word. Like, fourth quarter OT, they kind of went cold late in the game and shot terrible. They were aggressive getting to the free throw line, but left 4 freebies at the line. LSU left 6 of them at the line, so definitely want to clean that up. Stanford, the bigger team, used their size, definitely got anything they wanted in the paint. No rim protection for LSU. They also won the rebounding battle 42-37. LSU wins the assist battle, though. Really shared the rock. They were patient when Stanford went zone. LSU picked their spots and really attacked the mid-range. And I think, they took the shots. They took what the defense gave. They did have 20 personal fouls, which is nuts. But how about LSU forcing 15 turnovers? And they're one of their lowest turnover margins of the season, 4 turnovers. Coach Kim Mulkey has screamed at this team to take care of the basketball through 10 games. And it seems like the message is finally clearing up, man. Love what I saw with them taking care of the basketball. For LSU, like we mentioned, Mikayla Williams, 32 points, 9 rebounds, man. Just incredible from the mid-range, hit some big threes, was playing the 4 a lot, like grabbed 9 boards, playing out of position, playing against bigger offensive players, and she definitely held her own. We know she has the frame, the body to hold up, giving up some inches, man, but when they went small and needed her to play big, Mikayla Williams closed this game out. When Flau'jae went out, her and Kaylin Gilbert closed this game out, man. Flau'jae Johnson, 21 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, continues to be one of the best guards in the country. Just super efficient, great on both ends, continues to be the lead playmaker for this group. And I felt like she could make that shift of being just the lead point guard for this group, man. Just the lead ball handler with her court vision, playmaking ability, and her tenacity on offense, always in attack mode, keeping defenses on their heels. Incredibly difficult to guard in space, slashing, cutting to the basket, nice first step, shooting the 3 better than she has in the last 2 years. The confidence is just on another level. This is Kaylin Gilbert's best game that she's played at LSU. 25 points for the Arizona transfer, man. She was a walking bucket at Arizona. We finally see her really, really getting her bag. Late, she was attacking the cup, taking on defenders 1, 2, 3 at a time, and made some big plays, big layups late in this game to really push LSU over the edge in OT. Mikayla Williams closed out this game, man. That and 1 late in the 4th was huge. Last Terpoa, Jersey Wolfenbarger, Miracle Shepherd saw some action, but quiet game for all of them. Anissa Morrow, only 8 points. Man, the mid-range, they were daring her to shoot it. She got to make more of those middies, man, to take her game to the next level. But she was giving it her all on the glass. 16 rebounds. Game high 16 rebounds, man, for Anissa Morrow. All I got to say is get her some help. Now, Samaya Smith kind of been a non-factor the last several games. Alea Del Rosario, no time in this game. Man, the lack of size in this front court is going to continue to be an issue. But if they can make the small ball work, continue to shoot threes, make plays, I think the sky's the limit for this group, honestly. But they're gonna have to rely on that 3 ball, because if they play bigs, they play a team with legitimate size, LSU's gonna be in trouble. But I think they will compete in every game. The bigs for Stanford, though, Nunu Agara, 29 points and 13 rebounds, absolutely dominated. Brooke Dimitri, 19 points. Janiyah Harrell, 15 points. Elena Boxgana, 16 points. Well-balanced effort. I mean, this is a Stanford team where people felt like they would be in rebuild mode. They give LSU all they can handle. Fall to 7-2, but they really played well, man. Just sharing the basketball, shooting the three early on in this contest, getting everything they wanted in the paint. The size just gave LSU all types of problems, man. And they ended up making enough shots to win it, but they play a team with legitimate size because Stanford's nowhere near the biggest team they'll play. But we saw a team with legitimate size give them problems, man, down low. And salute to Stanford. They played a great game. They had a great strategy. They put pressure on LSU, but LSU made more plays. They were the better team, and their stars stepped up and definitely took this game away from Stanford. So salute to Coach Kim Mulkey. Great coaching job. And the two titans of the past and the present in the SEC continue their winning ways. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, though. Talk to me. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, join our memberships. We got exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Also, follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. That is a wrap for us. Until next time, we out.